Did you know that you can visualize your Zoom data in Power BI without creating a dashboard yourself? You can just use this free Power BI template to visualize your Zoom data. In this video, I want to take you through the template. I want to explain how to link Zoom data to Power BI automatically. And I also want to show you one custom template that you can build from this data. I want to start this video by taking you through the template itself. This template covers the phone calls that are made through Zoom. So it does not include Zoom meetings or webinars. Those are covered in other templates. But in this one, I will explain the phone calls. The first thing you will see here is the number of calls and average call duration. You will also see average time that your people are on hold during your calls. You will then see calls by type and trends for your number of calls and average call duration. You can also drill down and see those trends on daily basis. If you want to drill up, you can do this using this arrow. Next thing you can see is number of calls and average call duration by hour. And for example, here you can see that at 8 o'clock in the evening, we have this spike in average call duration. So, maybe somebody is making a personal call after work. If you click here, you can see who exactly made this call, and you can see the length of this call. So you can investigate it further based on the selection. Now, the next thing you can see is average call duration by person. So if you scroll down, you can see who's making longer calls, who's making shorter calls. So you can potentially group these people into departments as well. I feel this could be useful because the calls that a credit controller is going to make are obviously going to be different from customer support calls or sales calls. The next thing you can see is hold time by hour, and you can see the total amount of time that your people spend on hold. So as you can see, it's pretty significant. So you can also see average hold time by hour in this graph, and you can see where average hold time is lower. So potentially you can prioritize making calls during those time frames. You can also see a calls by result. So here you can see how many calls were connected, how many were auto-recorded, and etc. etc. In the filters, you can select the time period for analyzing your calls. You can also filter by result, same as in this graph. You can filter by call type. You can also find the number that was called and find the number from which the call was made. And finally, you can analyze by the person who made the call. So this is the dashboard. It's essentially already developed. All you need to do is to go to transform data and change the data source to your Zoom account. And I will show you how to do that in the next portion of this video. And the first thing I want to show is how to link Zoom data to Power BI automatically. So essentially, I'm using this solution for this demo. And this is a solution which extracts Zoom data into your Azure SQL database. And this Azure SQL database could be then connected to Power BI. This particular solution could be used to analyze webinar, meetings, and phone calls inside of your Power BI. If you scroll down, you will see the list of tables which are available. And this includes webinars, people who registered, polls, participants, absentees. But recently some tables were added, including meetings and calls. And in fact, this template was built using calls data from this solution. So if you get this solution for yourself, you will get an Azure SQL database, which will be updated every 30 minutes with your Zoom data. You can then connect this Azure SQL to your Power BI. So all you have to do is open this file, click transform data, and change data source settings to direct this file to your newly created database. And that's basically all you have to do. The process will take you about 5 minutes. It really saves you a lot of time. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just use this template and build on top of it. As a bonus, I want to show you another dashboard which was developed with the same solution. This is a webinar dashboard. It is not a template, it is a custom dashboard that was built for a particular client. Essentially, this is analyzing how many registrations they got for their webinar, how many were verified and got their permissions, and how many actually attended the webinar. You can also see the attendance rate. If I just zoom in, this is showing number of registrations and attendees by profession. This is one of the questions that was asked in the survey. You can also see the specialization of these people, both people who registered and people who attended. Finally, we can analyze which source those registrations and attendees came from. And a custom field here is a therapy area for those who attended and registered. So as I said, this is a custom dashboard. It's just a demonstration of what's possible to build using this data. You can essentially build the same dashboards yourself using the data from the connector, or alternatively, you can fill in the contact us form and have professional consultants doing it for you. So this is what I have for you for this video. I hope you found it useful, and please leave a like and subscribe because it really helps the channel. And if you have any questions about the solution or the dashboard, the connector, then please leave a comment on this video. Thank you.